can actually kind of say words. Oh no. Silent died before... Oh no. Since when does that happen? That hasn't happened many times this year. Sanctable fellow who born a Queen Jenna. ATL Landon. So little guys, everything's been 65 months. Okay, wasted things for 49 months. You bought 11 books. Am I going to play Iron for that today? Maybe. You'll have to watch and find out. You can go for 1 HP enemies and try to get this at 1 HP. It's probably right. I don't know. I don't know. That's probably right. I guess I could also do this at 1 HP, and maybe that ends up being better, because I get 2 elites in the back half of the act. We will see. Is my voice okay? No, it's ass. My voice is, not great. Weird that the audio as a whole is weird, though. Hello. Hi? Hi. Hi? What's wrong with my, microphone? Hello. 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 Hello? Hello. That sounds okay. Sounds like a filter. Do I have to... What is happening? I'm going to update my mic real quick. If my mic isn't playing up, I should be in bed. Sounds better now? Interesting. So it sounds the same on my end. Sounds better? That is so weird. Because it sounds the same on my end. Okay, whatever. King's Horsey, thanks for the 74 months. Oldman Biff, thanks for the 30 months. My voice is genuinely different from what it was the last time you heard from me. I absolutely sound hoarse and sick. I'm just trying to check and see if there's anything that I can see. I played the board game recently. I have exciting news about the board game. I think I'll take Deadly Poison. It's like fine. It's not incredible. Feels like the audio is very slightly ahead of the video. The mic is on a 300 millisecond delay. The game... Why is the mic on a 300 millisecond delay? There's some reason for that, but I don't remember what it is. Foil King, thanks for the 5 months. Ijunoki. I'm gonna take a dagger through. Huh. Terror is decent. Just buy a terror. There's a reason why some of my stuff is delayed 300 milliseconds, but I don't remember what it is. But there is some sort of reason for me doing that. Alright, I don't really have enough gold for that. Lots of upgrades would be nice, though. Yolstein, thanks for the 2 months. Thanks, Root. Ooh, I think this is Eviscerate. I think that's Eviscerate over well-laid plans with a gambling chip. And a terror. Well-laid plans is real good, but like... that seems like a bit much to be giving up. Root thinks of the 4 years. Jarhead thinks of the 4 years. Puckty thinks of the 17 months. Thank you so much for all of your support. Twitch chat. Where would I be without you all? So we do this. And we miss terror somehow. Oh man. That's tough. That's like... I feel like it is clear from that turn why I have made the choices that I've made so far this run. 12... I think I should deadly poison, but that I don't have to terror. We'll see how long my, oh my god, it's a paper crane. Oh my god, it's another Eviscerate. Okay. I don't know how long my throat's gonna last today. I would like to do a good long stream because I haven't for a bit, but my throat's kind of fucked. It works fine. These there things for 37 months. Do I take another dagger throw or do I go for the tactician for the late game stuff? I could go for the tactician. You like my excitement when I find an unusual situation that calls for an unorthodox decision. It's a good game, Z-Slayer. I've had a dagger throw and a tactician. If only I had known. I don't think I'm taking a predator. My turns after turn 1 are pretty bad right now. Bottle Eviscerate for the gambling chip anti-synergy. I think you'd actually bottle... You'd bottle an attack you didn't want on turn 1 in this spot, I think. I'm not sure. Alright, we made it to the Guardian. Call it a win. Because my last silent run didn't make it this far. I have surpassed past Jorbs in every way. Ow. While on an attack that you don't want as gambling chip fodder, does that mean you can never remove it? It does, yeah. Which makes doing that to a strike kinda iffy if you're planning to take Pandora's box. Which I assume I would be. One of the best bosses in the game for you. You definitely get to do some fun things in the fight sometimes. Okay, goodbye Act 1. Malaise is decent. Corpse Explosion is decent. Malaise. Blackstar and Calling Bell are similar relics, except that Blackstar is backloaded and Calling Bell is front-loaded. I think we're probably strong enough to take a Blackstar. This deck runs into problems like in fights where playing 2 Eviscerates doesn't kill all of the enemies, which is probably like all of them now that I'm in Act 2. So it's a bit concerning. Let's go for this. If I don't kill it, it's fine. We just lose. Hey, Trader Joe! Slime boss, the boss that has killed me the most out of all the bosses. I don't know. Hey, Vixie! We have fought enemies who don't die to 2 Eviscerates. Shit. Pico! Very welcome. Hope you're doing well. Have some money. Thank you, Trader Joe. So I went to Canada. This bird has been very polite. It's like hasn't buffed itself a single time. I went to Canada not last weekend, but the weekend before, to play the Slay the Spire board game with some friends who work at a production company there. So we did a stream of it. I'm sure there's a link floating around somewhere. I think I'm gonna take up Predator? I don't know. Like, I'm just not quite finding the support for what I'm doing here. You were there? Like in the building with us? It's exciting. Thanks to the 4-year swirls. So many 4-year subs today. How's it going? What's up? That stream prompted you to get the board game? Nice. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. So then I came home and I have actually 2 copies of the board game because I got an early one from Anthony and then I also did the full backing on the Kickstarter and everything. I guess. And so I came home and set up the board game on my table and tried playing it just on my own because you can play it single player, right? And so then I was playing it on my own, single player. Cool, fun. And then I was like, well, I could play more than one character at a time. There's nothing that says I can't play more than one character at a time if I'm playing by myself. Alright, I'm just trying to work out if I need to... I think I do need the potion here. It's a little sad, but... Take a Sucker Punch plus with a Paper Crane. Oh my god. Sorry, my throat. Are you allowed to advertise that stream? Sure, why not? Emigishu! So then I started playing it by myself. And playing all 4 characters at the same time. And I was like, holy shit, this is fun. And then I did it for like 30 hours straight. Because I also got a cold while I was traveling. And then came home and had a cold. That's why it sounds like I have a cold. Everything is starting to probably come together for you now. You're like, oh, that's what, oh. Yeah. And then I was like, can I stream myself doing this? So then last night I spent a long time, because I have a second streaming setup which I don't use. Like it's theoretically here in case somebody wants to come visit and stream, which would be fun, but isn't like an everyday thing. So I started like cannibalizing that to see if I could put together a stream setup for my board game table. Which was my project last night. Where's the photo? Nope. So I'm waiting on a couple of stands for cameras and a stand for another light. But like I'm pretty close to having that board game stream setup done. Cable management to do and shit. I'll probably never do that, I'm gonna be honest with you. So we can just hang out and I'll just play all 4 characters at once for the board game and go to Max Ascension and we'll see how it goes. I think it could be a lot of fun. Hey Mayashi. Am I immediately starting at Max Ascension? No, I'm doing the climb. This is a very hard shop. I mean, okay. So acrobatics purchase is like the easiest thing in the world. That part's not hard. I think it's possible mirror should mirror acrobatics. I think that's actually like fairly likely. There are certainly some other options, like footwork. Footwork plus with mummified hand. I have to beat the champ somehow too. I may need fumes for the champ fight. This is kind of expensive. I could just buy fumes, card remove. Because I don't really have a solution to champ at the moment. There's a mod that turns the video game into the board game exactly, but you suspect it's only a solo. Sounds like it doesn't turn the video game into the board game exactly then. False advertising. How dare you? How dare. Alright. I don't know, I did this. Should I take Madness? Nah. The plan for beating Champ is we get 6 relics. 7 relics. And then we beat Champ somehow. Tools of the Trade is not a bad card here. Wow. That is a pretty good card here. It's too true. Thanks for the 3 years. Can I restart? You missed the start. No, you're actually not allowed to in this game. Sorry about that. Maybe try enabling notifications for the stream so you get a ping every time I'm about to go live. Could help. Man. Nine weekends the same thing as 8. Wait, actually it's 40% weekend. Is that true? 3.2 versus 3.6? Oh, it isn't true. Kathy, thanks for the 51 months. Tiddles, thanks for the 20 months. Nice to see everybody. Weird to take like a full week off streaming. Don't do that super often. Have I gone infinite on the board game yet? I don't have the colorless cards unlocked yet, so I think it's pretty hard for me. In my current run, I'm very close to doing it with Prepared Reflex and Escape Plan on silent. But I have not put that together just yet. I haven't played much of it. It runs me like somewhere in the 10 to 12 hour range to play a run with all 4 characters at once, so yeah. Your favorite part is when Jorbs says some random numbers or something actually means something. Ooh. We're not gonna... We don't do that anymore here in the US. But yes, I'm sure that's funny. Yeah, I played it for 3 hours straight, and then I stopped playing it. 30 hours is how much I've played it. I think it is reasonable to use this potion this turn. Just make sure there are no terrible hits. That's awkward. Do I know the 3 cards that are in limbo right now? Is there a way to know? Hold on. 23 cards total. 7, 15, 19. There's a survivor being played. 7, 15, 19, 20. There's a survivor being played, and then there are 3 cards. Sorry, there are 2 cards which aren't survivor, which are not here, but are in my deck. This is a bit of a UI fail. I think 1 is a strike. And I think 1 is a defend. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 5 defends. So there's a strike and a defend in limbo. Hey, man. Played 40 hours of Blotcho in 10 days. What do you do? That's it? How did you play so little? Your job isn't to play games. Okay, well, maybe work on that. Honey, there is no right way. Not a bad Slaver's fight. 13 block from the ocean seemed pretty good. Man whose job involves playing video games in front of an audience. Alright, a man whose job involves watching somebody else play video games in front of an audience. You wanna... you wanna throw down? You wanna come at me? How many of you are at work right now? Be honest with me. I wish that my throat worked. Maybe some tea. Some tea might be helpful. We're in Iceland on vacation. Nice. Hope you're having fun. A friend of mine is about to do an Iceland vacation. Akabeko seems kind of good with Eviscerates being all of my damage, huh? Do I like throat goat? I don't think that means what you think it means. I do have some stuff that can help my throat, which I'm gonna go grab when there's a down moment in this run, though. Did I get tea in Victoria? I did not. I got some chocolate. We actually brought some coffee for my friends there. Yeah, I don't know why I don't just go, like, make myself some tea right now. It's impossible to stop playing this game. It's a really good game. Just one more turn. Just one more card. One more thing. Ariel Penguin in a tournament. How's it going? Hey, Natures. Then every moment a down moment in a turn-based game. No, the opposite. The exact opposite, actually. I have bronze scales. I have a war paint waiting to be picked up. I could take a bouncing flask, at which point catalyst is very real and burst is very real. Cursing Whale would be better if I had a well-laid plans, which I don't. Also, I already have... I'm just gonna take a bouncing flask. I can upgrade it. Mr. thanks for 59 months. I have to get UT? That's not how it works. Not how it works at all. Did my school in New Zealand teach classics / Latin? I moved to the US when I was 12, so no. We did not. But I think if I had stayed in New Zealand for another year, my next school would have taught Latin. Beardo, hello, TCMCG. Thanks for the 6 months, Beardo. Thanks for 20 months. I like throat coat so much that you turn your cold symptoms into digestive issues. Oh no. So far, the relics I have gotten do not beat champ. Let me go here. For the Book of Stabbing, I have a Malaise. Look at this beautiful Malaise that I have ready for that fight. I'm saving my dex potion for champ. Maybe. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'm just dead. I have 3 hallway fights after this too. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Alright, I survived the elite fight. 2 more relics, please. Regal Pillow Singing Bowl. Was it concentrate? I feel like there was a moment in there somewhere where concentrate would have been useful, but it is not currently. I don't think I care about piercing whale here. Alright, 2 max HP. Malaise for 4 brings it down to energy potion? Maybe energy potion. Malaise for 3 makes it hit me for 9? Alright. 5. Yes, exactly. Some ways for 2 do. Does 6 go to 3 times 3? I think it does. No. Yes. Wait, yes? Okay. Does anybody know why my cat sits over there meowing at me? This is actually kind of fine because it dies in the first hit. Another acro. Come and give food. I already gave food. Catch. Cat already gave food. I thought I was discarding the acrobatics. Sorry, I'm like really... Ah! Hi! Go away! Or come here! Cat, come here. Effort. Yeah! Hello! Ah! I wonder what my, like, Slay the Spire elo is subtracted by when the cat is sitting there meowing at me. I just cannot focus on what I'm doing. Whoops. Whoops. Morgan thinks it's 29 months. How did the first 29 floors go? Exactly this well. Ooh, well, those are both pretty good. I think it's gotta be escape plan though. The footwork plus. I'm not the best at blocking. There's a champ fight I have to survive through. I don't really know what my plan to survive the champ fight is. I think the plan here is to kill Avocado. Cat, if you leave, you're just going to go 6 feet away from me and meow at me to tell me to go watch you eat food. You already have so much food. Why do I need to stand and watch you eat it? I have my own life, Zephyr. I have my own aspirations and goals. Your favorite song of all time. It's a good song. Oh. Stormlight Archive RPG Kickstarter. Like a TTRPG, like a Dungeons and Dragons kind of thing. I don't know if I'm really into that nerd shit. Alright. Are we holding on to terror for phase 2? I don't know. Probably? It feels like we would be. This feels like the sort of run where, because I haven't played much recently, I take like 2 cards that I didn't need to take, and I just fucking die. I just like have a slightly less ideal deck than I should, and the heart hits me for 2 more damage than I have health. Hopefully that will not happen. I could grab another whole audience for my streams if I rearranged so that Zephyr was in the background. Oh no, like, most of the audience for my streams is already just here for Zephyr. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying desperately to make that audience care about me. I'll tease Zephyr for a bit to keep you all here, but then I'll like try to show you a video game or something. It's an ongoing process. Getting offered a wreath form after the fight does sound like a pretty good idea. Am I looking for reflex or tactician index I make? I am, yes. Correct. You were told this was a cat stream. What are these games? Oh, I'm glad you asked. You may be interested in finding out more? I gotta drink this, I think. Nope. It's a decent turn next turn. I'm not weak anymore. Okay. Does that look like lethal? Looks like lethal enough. Okay, so I get to play Act 3. That could just barely had enough. There's a Wraith form. Probably take it. Also take another Malaise. It's a sort of deck that doesn't necessarily need a Wraith form. I'm gonna go do some stuff for my throat to see if I can sound less like I am actively in the process of dying while I stream. I'll be right back. Buddy Trouble, thanks for 51 months. What should I do, Twitch chat? I can take Wraith Form, I can take Malaise, I can take Corpse Explosion. They're honestly kind of all allowed. I could see a Wraith Form mattering against Giant Ad. Wraith Form gets really good if we get Runic Pyramid as well, which I'm certainly taking. I'm not sure the Runic Pyramid currently instantly wins me the run. But it feels like it would get a lot closer if I had a Wraith Form. One thing was kill the deck. Honestly, a lot of stuff. I don't have Runic Pyramid, like... I can just randomly die to Nemesis here. Ironock thinks the 49 months. Why hasn't the Spire conceded yet? Oh, it wins sometimes. Only is probably less useful in Act 3. Blaze's big thing is Time Eater and the Awakened one in Act 3. But it doesn't do as much... I mean, it's fine against Nemesis too. It doesn't do as much against general stuff as it does in Act 2. It's more against the bosses, but it's very good against the bosses. The rare case where plus 2 max HP is worse than skip. You think I should skip here, or that's what we're going to argue for? I have a Piercing Wail. I do not have a Piercing Wail. I also don't have, again, I don't have a Will-Light Plans. Even if I did, I could not guarantee drawing Piercing Wail on the turn I needed it. Yeah, just go Wraith Form. Kinda hard for Wraith Form to be that bad. This is kinda garbage though. Do I have good enough cards to win? Can I take Busted Crown? Maybe. Actually, maybe. I have a Courier and 418 gold as well. Alright, I think we take Busted Crown. This is definitely not over yet. And I have to fight Burning Elite, so, like, what the path is gonna decide a lot. Belgrand thinks 8 months. I think I'm playing Wraith Form. Wrist Blade Eviscerate is not as good as it feels. Zephyr, holy shit. He has run away. He's standing facing. Oh my god, what is he doing? He has zooming. What is wrong with my cat? Griffin Club Plus seems like a really good card here. With that paper crane. Okay, I'm playing Wraith Form probably. I play this, this, this. I can play everything in my hand. Holy shit, my cat. These are not okay working conditions. Is he screaming at me? Yeah. Yes, he is. It's something about me streaming, because he didn't do this at all during my entire week off from streaming. And then I have started streaming and he is just yowling at me. I don't know, chat. I don't know. What is the lifespan of a cat? Maybe it's me talking? Yep, that makes sense. $45 or $51. I guess 45 is enough with Crippling Cloud. You got 51 with Crippling Cloud there. Although, how do I play Crippling Cloud? I can play Defend, Footwork, Crippling Cloud, but then I don't get Footwork on my defense. I guess it's right. Wait! Zephyr just Vexiating. Zephyr is running around the house yowling at me. I don't know what Zephyr's doing. This guy thinks it's 64 months. Hope you're doing well. Are you protecting me from something, Zephyr? What if they're like ghosts? Holy shit. What if like every time I stream, all of the ghosts in my house sit down on the couch behind me and start watching or something? Do you think someone from like the early 1900s would enjoy Slay the Spire? Good question marks, since hallway fights only give me one card anyway. God, I'm so good. This doesn't feel like an upgrade at all. It kind of feels like. The normalities aren't that bad though, and I have career. Can I get to the shop? Probably. Are you the ghosts? Holy shit. Are you a ghost, Twitch chat? I don't know. I feel like the only person who can really answer that is you. You're 100% not a ghost, you think. Oh, nice Eviscerate draw. Nice. Fight one with two normalities seems to be going okay. They could at least log into Twitch to count as viewers if they were more considerate, but I'm not sure that they are considerate. Ghosts. I feel like that might not be what they're known for, right? I want to upgrade Malaise and Wraithform. I think I'll upgrade Wraithform first because if I was going to duplicate something, it would be Wraithform. Although I don't see a likely way to duplicate something anytime soon. Sure. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So now I have to be careful about drawing normality because it would instantly end my turn. I don't have a membership card. That is true. Also don't have the boot, so you know it's still very losable. I don't get to discard Tactician. How many elites? I only have to fight one elite. Okay. Is it just lethal? It either is or it isn't. That's 39, 69 plus 22, 71. Exactly lethal. Also have a sucker punch, I guess. Potion belt seems actually really good. I think now I might take a recall. Putting precaps. Orichalcum's not completely useless. Look, it's not Potion Belt. Potion Belt was better than Orichalcum. How do you do this? What's the answer? Given that I care about playing Crippling Cloud, should I play the ones that cost 1 that I'm going to play either way first? Fuck. Simply ask ChatGPT. Sure, I would love to hear what predictive chat algorithm trained on my own chat messages thinks I should do in a run of the game I'm playing. That's actually exactly what I need right now. Twitch ChatGPT. Wow. Backseating actually kind of is like having ChatGPT just spam messages at you while you're working on something that you understand how to do. Do you think that's the way I can like touch base with other people to explain what backseating feels like? Good fight. The AI model keeps telling me to dig no matter what. Is that a terrible dodge and roll? I will take one dodge and roll. Is triumphant different from a triumphant? I haven't been streaming much recently. Budget's kind of tight. If you want to watch somebody who can afford the H as well, I understand. First time I'm getting normalitied. Infizzes, thank you for the 65 months. And Luparuda, thanks for the 32 months. Appreciate it. Oof. .4 is more than 4. Presumably I should use a potion there. Especially since I can fill my potions. Next floor. And never learned to play the silent. You just kinda like click on all the cards. It's not too bad. I think the more that I play this game, the more I feel like the way all the characters work is just that you click on all of their cards. Wait, somebody said I didn't have Courier. Why did somebody say I didn't have Courier? I do have Courier. That's like the entire point. What are you even talking about? Random person in chat. I've been misled. They said I didn't have a membership card. Okay, well, sure, okay, I guess that's true. What did I just buy? Mango, ice cream, strawberry, and turnip. That is not a balanced meal. Silent, you need protein. Silent needs a boyfriend to remind her to have protein every day. Alright. I could, like, click this and then click all of these. I think my belief is that I'm strong enough to get to Act 4 now and I can look at a new shop. Because I don't really want to click on this and all of these. I do also have a mummified hand. Maybe once as a treat. Okay. Now we stop, I think. Don't want infinite blades. Beginning of Footwork Plus is pretty good. What the fuck is Svelte? Svelte. This is like not English. Sometimes loanwords like kind of disguise themselves, but that is just not even trying. It is like very clearly not a real word. Is Footwork worth playing into Awakened One? Yes. Isn't it a programming language? That explains it. That's probably it. If you kept clicking the right relic, would you get more shop relics, or is it just random? No, the only shop relic you see is the first one. It is Reptimancer. Can I kill it? Is this lethal? Would lethal be good here? It does have a lot of health. I don't think it's lethal. Be right back, and then I have a story for you all. Chat, we have to do something nice for my girlfriend. You have to be really careful though, because she is watching the stream. So you have to be like, shh. We, yes. All of us. I've accidentally activated my thing. There was a moment, there was a day in our relationship, sometime after my girlfriend got a key to my place, when she came over unannounced, which, like, is allowed, etc. Sure, fine. But I don't know if this started when I started streaming exactly, or if it actually predates that. I use this, I think. I thought it would be better than that. Oh, it was pretty good in the end. I have a lot of stress about, like, stalker types of things. just like all the time, but significantly more so since I started being a streamer. And so I was asleep and I heard someone like opening the door to my house, and by the time she had come downstairs to where I was already like opening the back door to try to get out into my yard so that I couldn't be killed, because that's how my like half asleep brain processed the situation. And so we have a rule now that when she shows up unannounced, she opens the door and says, "Hi, I love you. I'm not here to murder you." Loud enough to be heard throughout the house. But she knew that I was streaming, so she did it quietly enough that you wouldn't hear. So like in simultaneously loud and quiet, I heard my door open, and then my girlfriend do that. It was very sweet. She has brought me a very large amount of food because she is concerned that I will not eat well enough to stop being sick. She's kind of great. What nice thing can we do for her Twitch chat? Am I sick? I don't know. I definitely was sick. I think I'm mostly over it, but my throat's still a little bit raspy. Everyone in Twitch chat should send something for her to my PO box. I get a PO box so you can send things to my girlfriend. Is that weird? It sounds more appealing to me than you sending things to me at a PO box, so. You're starting to mail me stained glass? Oh shit, my stained glass! That would be so great. Hey, whenever you get around to it. Okay. Oh my. Those are not really the relics that I was hoping for. Blurs? Fine. Well, actually, blue candle, I guess, happens to matter for normality here. Omamori, not so great. I think I should be able to get away with rusting here. Feels like I have gotten to a point where I should have enough to win as long as I don't die. In my head, that was a meaningful statement. Okay, we should have a pretty big malaise pretty soon. Or not. I could try to go bigger. on malaise. I think this is okay. Okay, no doubt. Playing the Slay the Spire 2 prequel today, yeah. And exciting, isn't it? I just realized I don't have a piercing now. I only have a 1 malaise. Heart fight could actually be kind of hard. And I don't have well-laid plans. I think my tea is probably steeped. Has it been exactly 15 minutes since I brought this tea down? Good shot. Who's been tracking? I know I didn't ask anyone to. I think it's probably good. Oh, yeah. Oh, like immediately my throat is better. Oh, Ag, thanks for the 8 months. Alright, I think I beat Awakened one. Level with me, Twitch chat. I haven't played Slay the Spire in a while. This was just like a complete free run, right? Like, there was no point at any moment where this was even slightly close. Like, I feel like I've just been through the war or something. But this was this was just completely free, right? I don't know, maybe I'll still lose Act 4. Would you like to make a new Jorbs Parasocial, May? That's like the ultimate. Relics 3, 4, and 5 are pretty strong. Black Star got me 5 extra relics, not bad. Big deal, no big deal. I don't usually drink that much tea. I feel like I've been having 3 cups of tea a day for the past week. Viola. The Spire seems to be going okay. Not time. It's too bad Time Meter would have been probably easier than Donu Deka, I imagine. I think the goal is to just put my powers in place. I'm just going to play Predator. Do I want to hold Terror until next time? No, don't think so. Oi. We're now talking about our exes. That was nice. That I'm glad we're all getting to know each other better, Twitch chat. Come for the Spire, stay for the community. You never read your own Discord, you're not even welcome there. I know the vibe. I've experienced that vibe before. I am not that good at weakening things, really. Like for someone with a paper crane. Walter! Thanks for the 58 months. I'm glad you enjoyed that video. I don't know why I feel compelled to make videos on the internet, but sometimes I do, which I suppose is why I have this job. And that one was certainly one I felt compelled to make. Which one do I want to kill first? Both at the same time? I have no idea. What's going on? Ooh, I think I just have to defend again, actually. Turn's kind of bad. Spark of Jenny Nicholson lives in us all. Is it like a... Yeah, I don't know what the word is. Good for Jenny, though. I believe I can now just play Wraithform and win. You want a 4-hour theme park video? Like by tomorrow, or how long do I have to get this going? I could talk a decent amount about the original Disneyland, I think. A 4-hour video about my dice are bad in video games. I feel like the argument's fairly simplistic, though. Like, I don't know how much nuance there really is there. It's like a 5-minute explanation. What is the 5-minute explanation? Do I even want to remove normality? I don't think I even do. Well, I don't really want to Venom. I guess now I can just remove normality then. Let's upgrade a potion. Maybe Artifor is better. I do a decent amount of flying attacks, though. It's never spoon, is it? Could honestly just remove a strike. Card's kind of shit here, and I can just play the normality for 1/3 health to get rid of it. I'm a bit concerned that I just die. Will be honest. Doesn't feel like I've played this right. This is where I am. Dice are fun because they're tactile. They're fun because you roll them and they roll, right? And like, they make a sound. And so they're kind of like universal in games throughout the world. You like take an object and you throw it, which is a physical thing to do, and then it like has some sort of effect in the game you're playing, which is great. But video games aren't tactile. So dice don't work. Like the entire starting premise for why you would do this, why it's fun, isn't there. So given that, you can invent systems that are more fun in the context of a video game, and use those instead, which lots of people have done. Cards are a great example of game objects that are more fun than dice. But also there's stuff like the XCOM soldier, which is, you might not think of that as the same sort of category as a dice, but like it kind of is. It's a piece that you move around and then it can shoot and stuff, and there are hidden die rolls involved, like when it shoots its gun at something it has a 1 in 6 chance to hit or something, which is a die roll, but you don't like roll the dice because that isn't fun, because it isn't physical. Like, you don't have a cube you get to watch roll around. Instead, you like get an animated shoulder shooting a gun, which is fun. The other problem with dice is that they are 3-dimensional. They have faces on all sides, whereas the interface that you play a video game on is 2-dimensional. So you cannot easily see all the sides of the dice. So if you're using a d6 or a d20, like, that's kind of fine because people know what's on the dice. But a lot of people are like, well, in video games we make complex game objects, so I'm going to have like the sides of the dice keep changing and evolving, and they'll be different, and every dice will be unique and stuff. And it's like, okay, cool, but the interface I'm using is 2-dimensional. The object you're changing is 3-dimensional, and I can't fucking see it. Which is also terrible, and is why, like, better game objects for video games, you can see all of the things that matter when you look at them on a 2-dimensional display. And that's why dice are terrible in video games. Good job. I bulk out the 3 hours by giving a complete history of dice. Well, now we're talking about actually doing work. That's not what I'm here for. Potion am I using? I know me. You know that about you? Well, my potions are so good though. Probably meant to be fear potion. Sadistic nature good? I couldn't afford it. It cost more than 80 gold. If I had purchased it, it would have dealt some non-zero amount of damage over time, though. Oh, I don't actually love using the vulnerable potion here either. Okay, I'll play it then. So this is not dead because of shield. Kind of rude. How did I get 13 spikes? Perseverance. Hooray! We get to fight the heart. I'm still mostly at max HP. I am at max HP. The blood vial! Maybe not necessary there. Predator? There's no reason to go super hard on melees. Bullied plan seems kind of good here. There's not much reason to play melees right now, right? I can do it next turn. Ideally, I'd kind of like to save it a little bit. You play Normality with Blue Candle. If I have not played 3 cards already, I can. And if I have already played 3 cards, I cannot. Look at this. Kind of forgot that I had Wraith Form when evaluating this fight. Should be decent though. One, two, three, four. 4 hits on escape plan. Nice. Now what do I do? Discard that. So the reason I'm doing all of this is the heart cleanses negative strength on this turn. So if I give it negative strength, it'll just cleanse it all, and then I'm getting attacked for the same amount on turn 5, 6, and 8, 9 anyway. Whereas if I wait for it to give itself some strength and then strip off its strength, getting a little bit more value, I think. Just decided to take damage for no reason. Nice. Do I hold Tactician for after Malaise? I think I just win, right? This is just like lethal in hand, basically. Kittle meme. I'm so proud. Lethal on hand because I'm dealing so much damage with Jorbs. So the next time it attacks me, it just dies. Form to survive, but honestly, yeah, I'm being attacked for 2 times 15. Remember when I said this deck wasn't really the sort of deck that needed Wraithform? The fabled Caltrops Heart Kill? I guess so. I forgot to record my short. I guess it's okay, because it... I've won my last 4! Twitch chat, we're popping off. I have, once again, defeated the heart. I haven't played Spire for a hot minute. 2 weeks, I guess. And I felt the entire run like this was close. It was not close. It was not close. Finishing the run on 65 health with 3 turns of intangible. Started with a gambling chip with Eviscerate. I think I got these on the same floor, actually. I took Eviscerate over Well-Laid Plans because I just got a gambling chip. Or maybe it was the floor after, I don't know. But I purchased a Terror in the shop instead of going for card remove. And I ended up getting 2 Eviscerates with a gambling chip, and then added a Mummified Hand and Paper Crane in short order, and won pretty easily after that. Took a while to find Acros, but eventually I did. GG. I've been cheating on you with the board game. fucking cheating on you with cold. Proceed.